Hello everyone, Chronicler here. Today I will be presenting to you Chapter 11 of The Life and Times of Glory. If you've missed the other chapters or would like to revisit them, you can find them here in my Storytime playlist, and you can always follow along on my website at c9prod.com. Without further ado, allow me to present to you The Life and Times of Glory, Chapter 11. Bonded Hearts and Their Red Queen. Fire will rampage about through the land. Go quickly now, our dear Pied Piper Pan. Speak to the Queen on this solemn besiege. Perhaps she will give a slight ear to your speech. The Piper and the Queen. Queen, O Queen, great Queen Glory, be kind, for I've an anxiety upon my mind. Allow me, I pray thee, to care for the young, to take them away for catastrophe come. Glory agreed, quick enough to be odd. Go get the children who still live in near. But for this small errand, do something for me. When you bring them back, you'll leave 6 of them here. Piper scowled. I need to know, what will you do? Shall you now still there, young and sacred hearts too? Glory grinned. No, just some experiments. And my specialty is to make enhancements, so if you choose wisely, how grand they could be. Should all turn out nicely. Just trust them to me. And to sweeten our cute little deal, I won't tax. Just live in Chesmore Meadow. Drink tea, play, relax. Piper was wary, but he would agree, and so to the kingdom of Nearby went he. He called to the children, a tune with his flute. Come, little children, toot toodle toot. The 6 from near. Piper asked the children, who would like to be enhanced? 6 were quite easy to find who'd jump upon the chance. Leave 6 children here with me, we have made our accord. Come now, children, let me see. No, I won't be bored. I will have Timmy and Tommy and Johnny, and I will have those 3 behind them. So tell me now, children, if you could be better. What potions you'd like, and I'll find them. Potion 1 is for the boy who wants to be a sparrow. He will flit, and he will fly, and he will shoot an arrow. Potion 2 is for the girl whose grace becomes a dove. She will live a life of light, and she will fall in love. Potion 3 is for the child who will be a lark, documenting anything, recording like a clerk. Potion 4 is for the high-nosed boy who's like a fool. He is strong and he is dull, and he becomes a bull. Potion 5 is for the child who won't work a day. Somehow, he's become a dog who only likes to play. But Potion 6... what shall I mix? Timmy, little Timmy, why is one leg so small? It is hard of growing, but one day I will be tall. Timmy, little Timmy, how you hobble to and fro. Shut your mouth. Just wait and see how strongly I will grow. And would you like to become strong? But how I like you cute. I know. You'll gain strength and you'll be adorable to boot. Now Timmy is the strongest child. Glory finds it funny. He shall never be called weak, the Queen's cute little bunny. The 7 of Chesmore Meadow. Children of Chesmore Meadow will laugh and play their games. War and peace, gem and fleece, they treat them all the same. 6 of them, like siblings, often beckoned by the Queen, but in the night they all take flight to a cabin yet unseen. Robin, counted in our ranks, the crescent moon is setting pranks, and Dove has finally left her door, so come and play with us once more. Dove, you say? Well, what a day. All right, I'll come and play. Dopey. Robin loved the children so, playing in Chesmore Meadow. Sometimes he'd see Polly there, and have to tell them to play fair, lest with Polly they not share. Polly, go away and mope, we all think that you're a dope. Go back to your mommy's side, or did you come to boost your pride? Happy. If Timmy wasn't on an errand, he would reprimand the children, but if Robin wasn't there, they would still pull Polly's hair. Timmy, such an errand boy, you're just the Red Queen's toy. Happy grin upon your face, just 'cause she gave you a place. Robin reflects. Robin had been hearing this of late. Oh, what a turn in Golden Glory's fate. For where there once was gold, now people said, It seems the glory of our queen is red. Oh, my sister, blood-red queen, how long now then has it been? Ever since our brother died, hatred hasn't left your side. If only I could save her soul. But she refuses to be whole. Sleepy and Doc. In between his contemplations, Robin loved to wander. When he chanced upon the dog, he had to stop and ponder. "Johnny, what are you doing here? Were you not to gather wood?" The dog replied, "The day is so clear. I wouldn't if I could." Robin frowned. "It's almost dark. And what will you tell the lark?" Johnny gave a sigh and yawned. "Guess I'll slumber here till dawn." Sneezy. "Sparrow, Sparrow, come with me." "Robin, yes, I'll come with thee." "Let us go and hunt some game, to see how great your shot became." "My shot is great, as is my aim. A mighty hunter I shall be, because I go a-hunting game with Robin here to teach me. Too bad I don't do well with trees. Sometimes I miss because I sneeze." Bashful. "Dove, dear dove, soft-spoken one, will you fetch the shots we've done?" "Yes, for Robin, of course I don't mind. For who is like Robin, so gentle and kind?" Grumpy. "Hey, dog, wake up," said Tommy. "The queen has called for you." Johnny sighed. "Whatever, Bull, there's something I must do." "And you'll defy the queen to do it?" "If I must, I do not care." "What is it that you need to do?" "I keep hearing a voice somewhere. A woman calling for her sheep." "You sure that you aren't still asleep?" The Children and the Cheshire Cat. If all she does is joke and play, the Cheshire Cat will be a very wild child to you and funnest friend to me. Tommy went back to the cabin, where he saw the kids and Robin sitting with the Cheshire Cat, all stitching her a white rose hat. But Tommy did not like her grin. To tear the hat, he marched right in. "Bully, get away from that!" "But it's making fun of me!" "Just look at the grin on this cat!" "Whatever, Bull, you hate everything." Cheshire Cat, playing your pranks, bringing your caretaker trouble for thanks. But they are but children, and you entertain, so they do not mind it if you are a bit insane. And of course you're happy to get shelter from the rain. Graceful Robin. Robin had been banished to leave from his sister's side. Even yet kind Robin loved her still. Glory sent assassins, as his life she'd not abide. And now our dearest Robin is their kill. But Robin won't be cast aside, because he is the people's pride. So Robin was hidden by those in the town, for all had agreed on his grace. And each child loved to go playing with him, and all the ladies loved his face. And so, who can kill Robin? A friend to the masses, who hides himself well from impending assassins. And who would kill Robin? The love of the people, who fights the good fight and then prays at the steeple. Determined Jill. When the cat fell down a hole, and out well she came, she was saved then by a rat who bound her by her name. Now he holds her with his sword, until she swear upon her word that she does owe the rat her life, but strong will won't be tamed. "Cat, you are the one," said Thief, "who stole my life. And yet here now I saved you from the Jabberwocky's claws." "Why," said Jill, "do you believe I've done this thing to you?" "You're the cat of the late White Queen. I'm certain this is true. And now I'm hunted every day to dodge his wretched jaws. You helped the queen to make this thing that causes me such strife." Jill eyed the rat, her glare stone cold. "Yea, even if that sword you hold, I will not help you rid of it, for by your hands it's in a fit. Now, what is it you did to Lucy Snow?" "Surely," lied the thief, "I do not know." Vengeance desired. Yet without the Red Queen's mirror, Jill would not escape from here, and so she stayed there with the rat until a night had passed. Awoken by a hissing mew, Sword knew what Thief wished to do. Up in the trees a Cheshire Cat, and Thief would slay her fast. His eyes flared hot, his rage it burned. "I'll kill her, here and now." But Jill beheld the broken girl, and realized who she was. What has happened? Lucy Snow! It's you! It is you, this I know! But the Crescent Moon Cat grinned and merely cleaned her paws, then cast a jeer at the hunted thief. Or at least this was his belief. As Thief drew near to Cheshire Cat, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the Tolgy Wood and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through, his vorpal sword went snicker-snack, severed its head and left it dead. Then quickly he turned back. But the crescent grinning child had run off into the wild. Jill's wrath. Jill's anger rose inside her. She pinned him to a tree. Tell me, Thief, what did you do to Snow that was she? Thief took his vorpal sword in hand and brought it to her neck. I may choose to run you through, best keep yourself in check. The only reason you're alive is that I'd like your power to lift this curse upon me, but I could rid of you this hour. For there are others, I am sure, who for this curse would have a cure. Jill released him from her grip, but not so from her hate. She would hear his tale and know why Snow met such a fate. He told to her his story, though he tried to fault the flame. She knew 'twas him who did the deed, and he the one to blame. You will not escape this creature, not until her death, or you return the heart you stole while leaving her with breath. But I should kill you where you stand, said Thief. Try it if you can. Then from the woods came Piper Pan, who said, that also was my plan, to fell the brother who lied to me and sought to murder Snow. But I still wish to let him live, even his life so low. You, Cat, say he'll be set free if we give back our heart. He was my brother, I recall. I'd rather we not part. Jill eyed the young piper in his checkered clothes. For you, I will help him. For you and for Snow. A plan in the cabin. Children of Chesmore Meadow will laugh and play their games. War and peace, gems and fleece, they treat them all the same. 6 of them are different, often beckoned by the queen, but in the night they all take flight to a cabin yet unseen. Jill followed Piper away to the cabin, hid from the queen's searching eyes. Piper informed her that most of the children would return home later that night. But for now they could talk and could structure their plans. Thief was sat by the table where they both tied his hands. Jill turned to the rat. So, give back her heart. Thief said to the cat, Oh, that isn't my art. Where I excel is to steal the hearts out. Then, said the piper, go do just that, you lout. Steal the heart back from the queen's treasure chest. Then hand it to us and we will do the rest. The children and Robin returned. Children of Chesmore Meadow. They found a Cheshire Cat. They made for her a white rose hat, and love her very dear. She is a rather oddly fellow, cunning as can be, yet living very solemnly, distant even when here. The children returned to the cabin that night, along with the robin, which was not so rare. He promised young Timmy to stitch up his sleeve, and the small, quiet dove that he'd fix up her hair. Robin, said Jill. Oh, is it really you? We're meeting again at long last. Robin beamed brightly upon her sight, and soon they both happily laughed. It is so nice to see you, and healthy, said Robin, said Jill, and likewise to you. Then she glanced to the thief, who was grumbling something. Well, she said, but is it true that Queen Glory is now after you? Robin, sitting in a chair to fix the sweet dove's silky hair, nodded at Jill's solemn words. But I am still her brother. I'm searching yet to find a way to restore light into her day, to lift the curse that hate has brought, so we can find each other. Jill smiled soft. Then may it be. Though I do not love glory, I will pray your fortune well upon the turning of the bell. But Robin, we shall very soon take back the heart of Crescent Moon. A bit of fun. Distant, Robin sighed. My sister. And Jill saw how much he missed her. So she looked for a distraction, for his mind to find attraction. "Timmy," she said happily, "how strong you have become." Timmy grinned. "About that day before, I had to run, but I've been working for the Queen, and it was already late." "It's fine," said Jill. "Don't mind it. And besides, your help was great. And your strength is frightening. But wouldn't it be interesting to put your arm strength to the test and see if that rat you can best?" Thief would not back from a challenge by a smallish boy, and so he got caught up within the cat's delightful ploy. The children cheered for Timmy, and Robin laughed along, for the thief could not believe how Timmy was so strong. Jill watched the two wrestle, her lips a sly grin, then went to sit next to her dear friend Robin. "I look around and see some friends, you, Timmy, and Tommy. But odd, I think that I do not see lazy blue boy Johnny. Where be Johnny? Johnny is not here. He walks about the hills to find some voice he claims to hear." Timmy won! The children cheered, and mockery they sang. Then on the sill danced Cheshire Cat, her smile quite untamed. The thief glared hard, but he'd been forced to give and keep his word. And so he grumbled, crossed his arms, and reached not for his sword. "We'll stay at the cabin for this one night." Then off to the palace to win our fight. The end of chapter 11. Thank you so much for listening. And I look forward to reading to you chapter 12, Sunfall Moonrise, next week. Stay gorgeous, peeps. If all she does is joke and play, the Cheshire Cat will be a very wild child to you and funniest fen to me. I could say those words correctly.